New Zealand is a very diverse place with many different landscapes and many different types of people. Maoris were the first inhabitants of New Zealand, arriving on the island in about 1000. Maori oral history maintains that Maoris came to the island set in 7 canoes from other parts of Polynesia. New Zealanders are very similar to Australians. They have similar accents and they have similar cultures. Many people greet each other with a handshake or a kiss to the cheek, depending on how intimate they are. Common verbal greetings are hello, how are you, good day, and especially in North Island, kia ora, good health, or are you well. The stereotype of women in the home and men in the workplace is slowly disappearing. There has been an increase in the number of de facto partnerships and a resulting lack of commitment financially and emotionally to children and domestic responsibility. Under law, there is no gender discrimination, though almost as many women as men graduated with doctorates in 1997. There were 402 male professors and 46 female ones. All 7 universities' vice-chancellors were male. Women have most successful in business at the upper middle range of the executive level, or as national magazine editors, or heading their own mine companies. Some sports teams are mixed. New Zealand has a fully comprehensive education system. The Maori Renaissance has resulted in special Maori education from preschool to middle school. The Maori language is increasingly an option at all levels, and one aim is for a total education in Maori. Alternative schooling such as Montessori, Rudolph, Steiner, homeschooling, and state-run correspondence schools is available and government approved. Primary, intermediate, and high school are based on a British model with uniforms from intermediate levels on a perfect system with a head boy responsible for discipline. They are co-ed in single-sex schools. Obedience and being able to take it are still prized male values. There are 7 universities with 214,228 students and 25 polytechnics. Generally, New Zealanders love where they live. They have a hard time leaving and moving out of the country. New Zealanders love to travel because they are secluded on their island. They love to explore the world and the many things that are in it. The class system in New Zealand is very similar to ours. New Zealand is no longer considered a welfare state in which all are equal. Ethnic poverty is evident in the slum areas of large cities, but there are also poor pākehā. New Zealand has a well-established class society based on income. Cities have developed a first settler elite of old families, claiming prestige and status and occupying the inner ring of the city. Not all are wealthy. Maori maintain a status structure based on mana, though this has largely broken down in the cities. New Zealand's coins have 10, 20, and 50 cents, and $1 and $2. They have notes which have values of 5, 10, 20, 50, and $100. The US to New Zealand dollar is 1 US dollar to 1.55 New Zealand dollars. While on business in New Zealand, there are many of things to do, like see a rugby match, watch acrobats, or watch many of the sports that we enjoy in the United States. The business dress is formal just like in the United States. They have similar styles and similar conversation starters. They use first name or Mr. or Mrs. Appointments are usually necessary and should be made at least 1 week in advance by telephone, fax, or email. It is generally easy to schedule meetings with senior level managers if you are coming from another country if the meeting is planned well in advance. It can be difficult to schedule meetings in December and January since these are the prime months for summer vacation. Arrive at a meeting on time or even a few minutes early. If you do not arrive on time, your behavior may be interpreted as indicating that you are unreliable or that you think your time is more important than the person whom you are meeting with. Meetings are generally relaxed, however, they are serious events. If invited to a Kiwi's house, bring a small gift such as flowers, chocolates, or a book about your country to the host. Gifts should not be lavished, and gifts are open when received. With New Zealanders, the negotiating process takes time. Do not attempt high-pressure sales tactics like in the United States. New Zealanders can be somewhat reserved, especially with people they do not know. Once they develop a personal relationship, they are friendly, outgoing, and social. This is all about New Zealand that you need to know for business and pleasure.